Hello, welcome Bleak family to your yoga stretch. Find some comfortable clothing, maybe you're already set, you don't really need a mat or anything, you just need you. So we're going to start our time together with just stretching loosely, open your legs, feel the bottom of the feet touch the floor. And if you'd like, stretch open your toes a little bit. Stretch the toes and then just wiggle the toes a little bit and then let them rest. Let's pull the shoulders back, lifting the ribs, opening up the chest. And bring the palms down to face the legs. And we'll just close our eyes for a minute without tilting the head back, without tilting the chin down, as if your face is flat and the top of your head is flat to the ceiling. Or if you're outside and watching this, then you're up to the sky. Closing the eyes, relaxing the body, relaxing the spine without caving your spine. Just let the body be. And take some long, slow inhale breaths in and out through your nose. Trying to relax your throat as you breathe in, feeling the air and the oxygen pass through the body, through the nasal cavity to the throat, down through your throat to the upper chest, upper lungs, middle lungs, lower lungs. Let and feel your belly open up nice and wide on your inhale breath. And then as you exhale, the belly just draws back naturally, but if you'd like to pull back the belly button and lift up through the lower portion of your belly, you're gonna feel lots of locking in, energy tightening. So loosen the belly as you breathe in and let that feeling open and expand through your belly. And then exhaling, draw the belly button back towards the spine to lift up energy. And let's bring our palms to the heart now. A loose little pressure in the palms, each finger matching up. And smile as you breathe into your heart center. If you'd like to keep your eyes closed like I do, just breathe into your own being to relax the body, but to energize the body through your deep breathing. And we'll just take a bow of the head to set an intention. If you'd like to just set a little prayer for your day, for your moment, for your time now. And if you don't have a moment or a time of a mantra or a little prayer, don't worry about that. Breathe in, pull the elbows back and the tips of the fingers to the forehead. Exhale the arms out to here, out to the side to press all the energy through the fingertips and through your arms. Let's roll the palms open and breathe in and feel the stretch through the arms. Let's curl the fingers in to make a little bitty fist and then pull up the knuckles. Feel the stretch in the forearms all the way up to the shoulders, breathing in. And breathing out, let's loosen open the fingers and turn the palms down and then make thumbs like this to stick out and then thumbs up. Let's roll through the shoulders to bring the thumbs back. Breathing in, breathing out, let's turn the shoulders and bring the thumbs down. And feel how that feels. Inhale, we lift up and back. And exhale, bringing the energy and rolling and rotating the shoulders forward and thumbs down. Thumbs up now, and let's open the fingers here. Let's touch the shoulders here. Let's just give a couple of rolls in the back of the shoulders as the elbows rotate. And breathe deeply. Try to take deep breaths into the body. Let's tap the elbows and open the elbows. And now let's go the other way. So back to come forward. And again, back to come forward. Slow motion if you go with your breathing. And slow motion with your muscles. Your body will open up and the oxygen will come to the blood. And release down the arms. Let's come all the way down to the floor to stretch the body this way. Turning to the side, come to the knees. If the knees aren't able to be on the knees, and you'll have a couch pillow, put your knees down onto the pillow, okay? Something simple as that to comfort the knees. If you can tolerate the knees being down on the mat or on your carpet, whatever you have, try that. Curl the toes under, put the hands on the hips, the thumbs reach back for the muscles, the low muscles. Try and find the low muscles and give a little pressure to the back. And we're just gonna lift the chest and lift your gaze. Look up, and the eyes to stretch up, and now let's take the head and flatten the head again as the face is forward, and then bring your chin down to the chest, and feel the stretch in the back of your neck. And breathe deeply there. Let's take the feet all the way down, so rest the ankles there, and let's bring the hands to open your fingers wide to place the palms down, and your shoulder will be right over your wrist if you can manage it. If that is uncomfortable to you, you can be up here. If your wrists are not able to bend that far, you can be up here on fingertips. You can be even up on your prop in some form of fashion so that the body is not bent as far as you can bend it. So our knees are going to be right underneath the hip bone so that we're all here with a flat back, open fingers as the thumbs are pulling apart, your fingers are pulling apart, and we're just going to roll through your spine. So if you're able, tilt your tailbone up and lift your chin. And then as you're able, drop your head, exhale, and turn the tailbone down, feeling the stretch through the back, and opening up through the shoulders. Inhale, roll, the tail comes up, the chin up, the eyes look up, and exhale, the tail rolls under, the chin tucks in, and the back opens wide. Let's turn the toes down now. And then lift up off the knees just a sec. Put the knees down, lift the head, put the tops of the feet down, and sink all the way back. And again, I tell you, you just put a pillow back there. If the knees are too tight or your hips are too tight, and just sit back to the back of the body. Let's reach the arms out to feel a nice pull through the shoulders, the armpits, and the back. Drop your head if you can. Inhale, let's look up. Let's lift up here. Maybe move out of the way of that pillow. And then let's get up to this position again, high on the tiptoes, and walk the feet in a little bit. Let's do this move with just gently pressing a heel and pressing a heel. And this is gentle moving through the muscles of the legs. Let's just keep both knees together and put the knees right down. Again, if you need, it's a little extra work in the beginning. If you need extra props, and give yourself that extra help, and your body will thank you. Let's come all the way up to breathe in to the hands to the heart and feel the lift as you're pressing down through your knees and the chest is lifted. And we'll begin to bring the one knee out. So bring your right knee out and see if you can get your knee right over your ankle. And if you can, bring your hands down here and bring the other leg back just a little bit and rest the top of the foot down. And if you can't quite get the top of the foot down, your toes here is just fine to support the knee. Let's try this move, friends, and just come all the way up to here. This is going to be a big stretch for this front thigh and the back leg. And let's arch the back to what feels a little bit of a stretch, and what we can, pull the shoulders back and drop the hips straight down. Good. Let's come out of that by bringing the fingertips down and just try to straighten this leg. Oh, this leg might be really tight in the hamstring in the back of the knee. And just go easy with yourself as you move forward and back to just, and again, friends, if this knee is paining you too much, this is where you're at with this stretch here. And just a couple movements like that, and then we can bring our knees back to here. Let's take the other leg and wiggle it forward as far as you can, so when you drop your hips down, your knee will come right over your ankle like this. And this knee is too tight, too uncomfortable. Simple as that, friends. So let's come all the way up to here, elbows back and chest high. Tilt the head back if you're able to stretch the neck and open up the throat. Well, maybe you can't do that. Maybe you have to look straight ahead and just raise your eyes up the wall to the ceiling. Good. And let's come to here to fingertips. And then push the hips back. Be mindful of this leg. And look, you can take one hand and just comfort the body part. So my hamstring is tight. And instead of locking tight on me, I show my body a little comfort. And it says, oh, thank you. And it relaxes. So back and forth, just the tiniest bit. Just stretch through this leg. Forward and back. Forward and back. Good. Now, let's get both legs back. Let's sit down easy on our seat. And again, if hips are tight, if knees are tight, friends, and mine are, in the mornings especially, sit on a pillow, it'll alleviate some of that pressure through the hips, through the knees. And just a simple crisscross leg posture, sitting up your spine nice and tall. Breathing in a smile to your face, breathing in energy to your body. Relax the body, but breathe your body. So now, friends, let's move into some standing postures. Let's begin by just noticing the weight in our feet, shifting a little side to side in the feet and opening up the feet a little bit and the legs separating just about as wide as your hip bones in the front is where the ankles will line up. And let's take the chest to open up again, to put the thumbs on the back and stretch open. Maybe your neck is not able to bend that far today, so simply just keep your head flat to the ceiling and just take your eyes and go up. Maybe you can lift your chin a little bit. Some of you can lift it a little more. And if you can, it just depends on the range of motion of your neck. Bring your opening your throat as wide as you can. Just breathing in, and maybe you're here and you're breathing in to open up the neck, to relax the neck as you exhale. Relax the back of your head as well. We don't want to create tension. We want to expand, but we don't want to create tension in the body. So let's bring the head up carefully, mindfully. Let's turn the head to one side. Take your eyes and look, and then look where you can. Good. Bring the head back with the eyes closed. Relax the eyes. Bring the other way and take the eyes to look. Good. Close your eyes to relax the eyes. Bring the head forward. Let's take the arm up to just take fingertips towards and gently lead the head to the side and let go. Bring the head back up, over to the other side and back up. And now with the looking down at the feet and moving the knees and just getting comfortable shifting the weight from one leg to the other sometimes is enough to help you to understand the balance. It's easy as the shoulders and the hips and the knees and your ankle and your foot are all helping you to stay upright and supported, as well as the spine that aligns the body. So let's try a balancing posture of just putting weight into your right leg and lifting the left knee. And let's try to hold the balance weight. Oh look, I'm going to show you, you can tip over too. But I want to show you this chair as a support, easy support. And sometimes I hold the wall or I hold the chair, whatever is nearby for me to help me to be able to just look around and balance. And one reason why I fall over when I don't hold postures is my drishti, my gazing point is not locked in on something. So When I show you again, I'll first fix my eyes on a spot on the floor, and then I'll lift my leg as high as my hip can go. Try to lower the hip a little bit. Let's try to move the foot. And again, if you're holding the wall or holding the chair, good, that's fine too. Let's bring that leg down mindfully, easily. And then let's go to the other side. So shift your weight. Let's try to lift the knee. And again, my drishti or my gazing point is down at the floor. And if you can lock the fingers just under the knees, interlace the fingers just for a moment. And roll the foot a little bit. Good. Let's see if we can bring the arms out like this just for a moment of balance. Good. And let's put the foot down. Good. And now let's do a chair posture. We got the chair here, but I'm going to turn to the side so you can see chair posture. Stand up the body nice and tall without arching the back. Just keep the chest without raising the shoulders. Just your shoulder blades down the back. And let's try this one. We're going to get the leg and to try to hold the back of the foot, or the top of the foot, sorry, and then bring the knee towards the floor. And you can look down at your other foot if you'd like. You can look forward if you'd like. You can have this hand on the hip if you'd like. You could be holding the chair if you'd like. So, right here like this, just for that moment of a great stretch through the leg. Let's drop that leg out of there like that. And again, let's sit into a chair posture here for both legs. Tuck the tailbone under and hold your chair here if you want. Hold your arms here if you'd like. Hold your arms up high if you can. Bring the palms to touch if you'd like, if you can. Try not to tilt the tailbone up, but turn the tailbone under and lift the ribs. Nice. Come all the way to stand up and exhale the arms down. Let's go for the other leg to bend. So we can just get our drishti, our gazing point down towards the floor, and try to get a hold of that leg. And friends, if your leg's out here, that's okay for today. And I've been practicing yoga probably maybe a little longer than you have. And so, again, I look up, I lose my balance, I get my drishti, I can hold my balance. Let's try to bring the knee down towards the floor if you can. Nice. And let go of that foot and come here. Let's bring the seated posture back to here and try this posture with me with bringing the hands to the heart. Shoulders keep pulling back. So much of the time we're rounded shoulders, the chest is caved and the ribs are caved, and we get short of breath easy because the chest is not open so that the lungs can expand through the ribs. Your intercostal muscles that pull the ribs open can't fully open as wide. So think of your posture as your best friend. Yeah, let's go like this now to crisscross the left leg. See if you want to hold your chair, if you can hold your chair, if you need a little assistance in the balancing, because we're sitting down into this posture, and if your flexibility can wrap the foot, good for you. And if not, and your balance can't quite manage much further than the toes down, manage with your toes down. And then stay here just for a moment too. And you can tell my breathing is getting a little heavier. So it works big muscle groups in this posture. Good, let's stand up on that straight leg. Try to lift that leg up if you'd like to try that, and put the foot down. Let's sit in a chair. And if you'd like to bring the big toes to touch and the heels to open just a little bit, your knees together, that's an effort. There. Let's try to crisscross the leg. And again, maybe you just need yourself a little hand over to help yourself. Put your toes down. And get your drishti locked in, your gazing point locked in. Sometimes I think I have a drishti and I'm still out of balance. And so I know my eyes are really not locked in to that drishti, that gazing point. My eyes are all over the place. Stand up with the leg, lift the knee, and place the foot down. Awesome effort for today, friends. That is just a little bit of a workout for the legs and lower half of the body. Namaste.